good guys with white hats.
I'm a risk-taking good guy.
Risk-taking bad guys with a long, long rap sheet and a lot of crimes.
I got a long rap sheet, but not for fucking beating people up. That's for sure.
If you raise a kid with love and kindness and affection most of the time, you've got a good shot that they're growing up to be decent, caring, loving human beings and treating their own kids well. But if you raise a kid the way Stanley raised you, with
Stanley raised him wrong.
No affection, constant abuse, beatings for no reason.
You beat him up.
All you teach is hatred.
Alexa.
You make it impossible for that child
you know the Iceman?
to form strong attachments and loving, caring relationships.
The Iceman is a 2012 biography film starring Michael Shannon, Chris Evans, and James Franco. The story of Richard Kuklinski, the notorious contract killer and family man. When he was finally arrested in 1986, neither his wife nor his daughters had any clue about his real profession. The film is 1 hour and 46 minutes long. The movie has a rating of 6.8 out of 10 on IMDb based on around 79,000 votes, and is rated R.
I love that movie.
In other words, that part of you was both born and made. But your own kids and your own grandchildren will turn out according to how you and Barbara raised them, despite whatever genetic influence there may be. The other thing that I think is true about you is another personality style, where I think it's fair to say that you've got the features of what we call a paranoid personality disorder. The general rule for someone who is paranoid is to trust no one, let no one get too close to you.
Yeah, I'm like that.
To never forgive anyone who does you wrong. If somebody criticizes them, they're quick to respond with anger or to counterattack. If somebody humiliates them, then they must have revenge. About
I love revenge.
The population has the paranoid personality disorder.
Flat tires is part of it.
About 2 to 3% of males.
It could be worse.
And 1% of females have the antisocial personality disorder. And then there's a smaller group that
He's telling them how it is. Can you hear?
And it was having both that allows you to have this career that you've had, and that allows you to profit from your capacity for a completely emotionless, fearless, remorseless hit.
I have remorse.
Free of any conscience.
I have a
and
conscience.
Also free of friends and of people who could bring you down. You were
I apologize for shit I do.
Run as a successful contract killer, which is quite unusual. And you wouldn't have been able to do that had you not had both of those personality flaws. In your line of work, they turned out to be major advantages, kind of preconditions for a successful career.
Rabbit.
I appreciate you taking the time explaining this to me.
He's explaining it to
me. I am probably the loneliest person in the world because I have nothing I care for, and I can't make any friends to have any kind of a relationship, or so I've lost everything. I've lost everything I ever cared for, everything I ever wanted. It's down the toilet. Since there is no love in my life, I must have something to replace it, so I replace it with hate. Constant hate. Constant reminder to hate.
What's that do for you?
Keeps my left foot going in front of my right foot. Keeps me moving. Without it, I would probably just plop down someplace and have no reason to continue.
Is that all you've got left is hate?
That's all I've got left. Everything that I ever cared for is gone. Everything I ever liked is gone. Everything that meant anything to me is gone. So hate.
Oh, I heard the birdies.
That's what he started with, too.
Then I've come full circle.
It's time to die.
Law enforcement